If you make a decision, stand on it. Stand on it. If you make a decision to vote out your friend who you said was down for you when you were down for them, and we're going to make it to the final, and you shook that person's hand and said, all for one and one for all, and all this type of stuff, if you make that decision, stand on it. Don't cry. Stand on it. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is TammyTalks. Welcome and welcome back. Even to those of you that said you were never watching me again, I'm so biased because I hate Justine and blah, blah, blah. Welcome back, because I know y'all are back. You're blocked from commenting because some of y'all were extremely disrespectful in the comments. But welcome back so you can watch along nonetheless. Let's get right back into it, y'all. Before we do that, if you have not already, don't forget subscribe to the channel, thumbs up the video if you enjoy it, and hop in the comment section if you are able to receive a reply back. I'm a channel that I respond back to my comments. As many comments as I can. It is my way to interact with y'all, show my appreciation for you leaving a comment and watching the video. If you cannot handle me commenting, don't leave a comment. It's the best way I can say it. All right, so Jack and Justine decide to save Mitch and Zeta, which I thought was interesting that they would save them over Scott and Courtney. So that means that they didn't see they didn't see Zeta and Mitch as like a threat at all. And if I was Zeta and Mitch, I would feel some kind of way. I mean, Mitch looks like a bigger, kind of stronger guy than Scott. Zeta looks like she's, stronger, more athletic than Courtney. Maybe not, but that's who they decide to save. And I said so much for Ray being your close friend, huh, Justine? That took me out. Above all, no matter how they felt about how y'all felt, viewers too, about Imanii and how Imanii wanted to play the game, Ray was their friend. Ray is who you shook hands with and said it's going to be us five in the finale, right? So, like I said last week, Imanii tried to tell you, Ray, that they did not have your back. So, a lot of you seem to have missed this. So, I'll repeat it. Last week, when I said in the video that Jack and Justine were gunning for Ray and Imanii, they said that, they talked about that right in the beginning of the episode. They said the only people we are concerned about saving is Sally and EL. They said that they had that conversation. Then somebody else pointed out, which I forgot to mention, that when it was Johnny, Jack, EL, and Callum, they were talking and they were like, yeah, it's the four of us. And then when Ray walked up, he was like, no, the five of us. They had every intention of getting rid of Imanii and getting rid of Ray, no matter how they performed in that challenge, because they were considered a threat because they had been power couple a couple of times. It had nothing to do with Imanii going rogue. It had nothing to do with Imanii trusting her gut instinct because she knew in her heart of hearts that they were gunning for them. She knew that. I still say this falls on Ray. I do. I still feel this falls on Ray. I also think it's kind of stupid because if you're watching a couple that can't get it together and that are on two different pages, why wouldn't you want to take them to the final where you know they're not going to be on the same page as well? But nonetheless, Courtney laughing that Imanii was being voted off was childish, but I laughed with her. Because it's like she got her poetic justice quick, right? So Ray is like, this is crazy. Calls out Justine for not being able to look at him. I feel like Ray's anger is well within his rights, right? Y'all kept saying it's not just the game, it's friendship too. This is him being mad that his real friend, like his friend threw him out. So, like I said, Ray feels the same. You let Jack convince you to leave me out to dry for some gameplay. Forgetting about everything else, some gameplay. Ray said that, you know what, F the game, he is taking it personal. And I think in that moment, Ray was just kind of thinking like, damn, are we really friends? Or has Justine only been worried about Sally while saying she was worried about him as well? So he calls out Jack for like looking him in his face and shaking his hand, saying that I got your back. We all have your back, and then you throw me out to dry. And so I get the whole it's gameplay, but like y'all said too, it also comes down to friendships and alliances. This is supposed to be your friend. So y'all are mad at Imani because she's not their friend. We've said that. It's called a spade a spade. Y'all keep saying, well, how do we know Justine didn't try to be her friend? How do we know she did? Nonetheless, whatever happened, they're not friends, right? Or they weren't friendly enough to be alliances. Let's say that. So the fact that Justine can't even look at Ray, I think it's telling. My thing is, if you did this, stand on it. I'd rather you say, you know what, Ray, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to win this 100,000 wow. That's what happened. I feel like Ray would respect that more as a man. But if y'all were going for gameplay, getting rid of Ray and Imani just was not smart. It just wasn't. It just was not smart. But nonetheless, so Armani said that, Ray has been, no, so then Ray said that he feels slighted by Justine. Armani said Ray has been riding for y'all the whole way. So just pay attention. May the best couple win. Jack and Yale not even getting up to say anything to Ray, to me, speaks volumes. Justine couldn't even get up and like say anything to Imani. It was weird. This was a very weird leaving the island. What they called? This was a weird backyard boogie. This wasn't a fun one. Wasn't nothing fun about today's backyard boogie, right? So like I thought it was weird that like usually when people go home, they all jump up and hug them and it's okay and blah blah blah. Nobody did that. It was tense. And I think it's because nobody expected Jack and Justine to do that. And I think that if I was anybody sitting on that stage, I, I, I would look at them a little funny. I would. Because how do I know you're not going to underhandedly cut me next? And yes, it's a game, but y'all the ones that keep saying they're friends and alliances. That too. So, Jack is a snake. You shook that man's hand knowing that you planned on voting, but nonetheless. So Justine goes over and talks to Ray and says sorry. She apologizes. Ray said, I've always had your back. Ray said that regardless of who your partner is, I would never do that to you. And I get what Justine is saying. Justine can't trust Imani, right? She doesn't trust her. All well and good. But and to Ray's point, I would never sell you out because of who you're partnered up with. Our friendship would mean more to me than I don't want to say hatred. Our friendship would mean much more to me than my paranoia when it comes to your partner. So Justine really has nothing to say. You know what I mean? Like, what more can you say? We voted you out. I'm trying to get to the finals. She really has nothing more to say. But my thing is, don't come sit by me and cry when you send me home. Don't. I'd rather you just leave me alone. Sally says that she wishes they would have gotten on the same page on where Imani's head was. And that's all y'all had to do. I honestly and truly think that's all they had to do. If they would have bothered to include Ray and Imani in that conversation about we want to get all the OGs, all the original people to the semifinals, things would have went smoother. Y'all didn't do that though. Imani was paranoid just like Justine was. So that's why she did what she did. Not saying that Imani just, going rogue was okay. Because I said Imani should not have told Courtney and them new girls she had their back. if you weren't gonna really do it. So I guess now, does that mean that Jack is Two Face? What did y'all was calling Imani Two Face, or is that just reserved for? It's okay. It's okay. Don't even worry about it. So, EL tells Ray that it wouldn't have been his decision, and now he's rethinking everything. I think that is important to note. That's important to note because it seems like EL, Callum, and Johnny wouldn't have voted Ray out. It's very interesting. I still say bad strategy. They would have imploded anyways. So Jack then pulls Ray after they're packing and everything. Jack pulls Ray and tells him that their friendship has been genuine and not just gameplay. And he's sorry because he did shake his hand on this. Ray just keeps saying that, you know what, it's effed up. It's effed up. It is. I think Ray is just more hurt. Not that they got voted out. I think if it would have been like, I don't know, Zeta and Mitch that got it, it wouldn't have hurt as much. But for this to be Justine to be supposed to be my Rolly, my friend, and then for you, Jack, to look me in the eye and shake my hand as a man, and then to turn around and do that, kind of snake-like. Kind of. Okay. So now Jack is walking around and now he's just hopeless, like a penny with a hole in it. And I just kind of feel like I hope everybody else is paying attention to what happened tonight. Y'all really all gotta be for yourself. Be for yourself. So now he feels bad because I went back on my word to Ray. Okay. I think you're mad that Ray reacted the way that he did. I think Jack kind of was like, maybe Ray would take it as gameplay, but Ray took it personal. I feel like Ray's in his right to take it personal. Imani took it as gameplay. So I feel like that should kind of show y'all something about her too, that she took it as gameplay. Not a big deal. She might be pissed tomorrow when they vote, but we'll see. So the next morning, Johnny tells Justine, that was super fucked up, Justine. And she's like, thanks, Johnny. So he's like, why did y'all do that? So she doesn't want to talk and she walks away. And I said, is this your queen? This is your queen? Can't even sit in her accountability, but okay. Okay. I would just rather that Justine tell people I did it because I want to win the $100,000. Is no shade to Ray. That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. So Justine is talking to Sally, and now she stands on her decision and said that everyone keeps saying the energy feels heavy, and people are acting us like we did the play because you undercut your friend. Just okay. So they can't even sit back and really chill for a minute because Callum gets a text, and it is challenge time. Okay, time to get into it. So they're going and they have to build like a tire mound, basically. Big thing of tires. The first round, the ladies have to take all the tires and put it onto, they have like their own little poles. Whoever has the most tires at the end of the round, whoever has the least tires at the end of the round is going to get a red tire. You don't want the red tire. What that does is the red tire goes into effect into the guys' game, the guys' round. The guys' round, they have to move on the other tires that the girls collected and move them over to their own spigot. Whoever has the most tires is going to go automatically to the finals. Whoever is left with that red tire, you're going home immediately. Yes, I said immediately, okay? So, the first round, kudos to Sally. Sally said, I've been trash at every other game. I'm going to do good at this one. And she did. So her and Justine tied for first place with 10 tires each. And Deb gets the red tire. She only had 6. So the second round, when the guys get in there and the guys get active, it's so chaotic. But at the end, Jack was able to finally get the red tire onto Zeta and Mitch's thing because Zeta and Mitch were targeted. That's what I'm saying. Ray little light in the body ass. Ray wouldn't have been good at this, so y'all could have let them just bow out naturally. But it's okay. It's over. So Jack and Justine win. They are going straight to the final. So congrats to them. And Zeta and Mitch are going home. What killed me was when Jack put that red tire on Zeta and Mitch's little spigot. He had the audacity, the temerity, the gall to say, "This is for Ray." You sent him home. What do you mean? Who, child? People just say anything. I swear. Like the way that I hollered laughing at that. Like, okay. So tonight's Backyard Boogie, after we say goodbye to Zeta and Mitch, now it's time for us to find out who is going home, because somebody else is going home. So they find out that the decision is not based on them. So everybody's like, what? No, the decision is based on all the other players y'all sent home. So everybody comes out and they best, okay? Everybody just fresh to death. Look like they ready to have a backyard boogie. They come out, all 17 of them, sans Megan, who was out with a medical issue. What did y'all say it was in the comments? Pelvic inflammatory disorder, disease. She got something going on, so she's not there. So what they are going to do is they are going to vote. They're going to cast a vote for who they want to save. The two couples with the most votes are going to join Jack and Justine in the finale. Whoever has the least amount of votes, bye-bye. Okay? So how do these people going to vote? How they know who to vote for? They've been watching the show. I said, are they watching the version we're watching, or are they getting No, they're getting a true unedited version. Here's the thing. Jack and Justine are so lucky. I feel like they're lucky that they're not, because there are some people that really don't be for that, undercutting type stuff. You know what I mean? So I feel like they lucked out by getting a road to the finale, because I don't know how well that would have gone if they weren't. Who do I think? I don't know. I feel like everybody has just reason to be mad or to feel slighted by some of those people. I think EL and Sally are safe, to be real. The only person that I could see voting against EL and Sally could possibly be Toby. But I also see some people feeling like, no, it wouldn't. Well, I don't know. I could also see some people feeling like Sally and EL haven't really done much to deserve being in the finals. Because let's be real. I like Sally. I actually do like her. She seems cool. I like EL. I like his style. I don't mind them. But they haven't done much aside from have an alliance with Justine and Jack that has really saved them. And EL has the alliance with the UK people that has saved him. They haven't done much. But at the same time, I can see people not liking Johnny's game per se, the way he's moving through these women. What they should have did is let people come and vote off for no, they had to have a winner. I don't know. Who do you guys think is going to be in the finale? Honestly, I think it's going to be Jack and Justine. I think Callum and Deb are going to make it. And I think the third couple, I think the third couple, I'm going to say Sally and EL. I don't know, though. I feel like I'm going to switch it. I think Sally and EL are going to, I don't know. Who would I like to see do it? I would theoretically I would like to see compete. I would like for it to be Jack and Justine, Callum and Deb, and I'll go Sally and EL. Who I would like to win it. Hell, let's let Sally and EL win. Let me know what you guys thought about tonight's episode. Who do you think is going to make it to the finals? Hop down in the comments down below, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. I think tomorrow's the last episode. I think so. Catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.